Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all had a good weekend and y'all caught some fish. You know, I don't go on the weekend. I try not to go. So it's Monday, and we're gonna make a little solo trip. Roscoe promised his wife to go somewhere. So an update on Roscoe. He did make it just one day. I told some of y'all in some private messages, but for everybody else's info, he made it one day. In the middle of the summer, it's not advisable to walk. If he's 60-something years old, almost 70 years old, I told him all that, but I was right. I hate to be right, but he made it one day, and his brother-in-law went to pick him up at Long Beach, and he saw that coastal daiquiris, and that's all it took. I don't know if he had a daiquiri or he had a beer. He went there to salvage himself. But he'll be back soon on the boat. So we'll see what happens this morning. Got a falling tide and pretty light winds, 5, 6, 7 mile an hour winds. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do until I get on the water. I'm gonna get some bait. Hopefully these guys don't disappoint again. All right, y'all want to know what happened with the bait, but boss man says that the boat was down. So the boat's back up, everything's working, the injectors are working good. You just gotta find some bait. I found some right here at B&W. Roscoe, don't fall asleep again because people are gonna come over here more and over there. I know y'all fighting for the business, but two great bait shops, B&W and Roscoe. But today I like B&W better. I like to bust their balls, you know, when I can. But in all seriousness, I've been to a lot of bait shops, and these two right here work hard all summer long to keep bait all the time readily available. So support them and rock and roll, baby. Right outside of Pass Christian Marina, you see those birds working? I mean, working hard right there. Big old school, some on the water. A bunch of small trout, like, you know, there's fish out here like crazy. You ought to see the bait running up here, man. But, you know, all I notice, it's always small trout and gaff tops. So if you want to have some fun, they'll eat the plastic. Full of glass minnows down here. I'm going to tell y'all what I did. First fish of the day right here. Nice one. About 17 inches, a little bitty croaker. Now y'all ain't gonna believe this, it's crazy. I threw all the way down this spot and hooked him through the head, the croaker, and couldn't get a bite. I went through the underneath, like the other day I told y'all, about like the back of that trout's fin underneath, and missed one and caught another. So remember that when you're out here. The head's not working with all this glass minnows. They need to be moving fast to get some attention. Look what I got now this time, huh? Mac attack. I know a lot of y'all like to eat those, but I don't eat them. I got enough trout in my ice machine. It's a beautiful, calm day in Waveland. Check out this hole right here. He was inside the structure. Look at that hole. Oh man. About 19 inches. Big old trout. Oh, that's a smaller one. First non-keeper right there. Probably 14 inches. They want these croakers hooked through the tail though, underneath the body. They don't want them hooked through the head. It's crazy. Oh, look what I got. It was about to fall off, so I flipped him in before. I got me a little nice little flounder there. How about that, huh? What? About 14 inches. We're gonna eat him. The trick to it is full of glass minnows. There's a lot of fish here. They full. You can see them busting on the glass minnows, but I'm telling you, like I told you on a couple videos before, you need to hook them up underneath the fin. I don't know what the hell that name of that fin is, but underneath, not through the head, and throw it in those glass minnows near the structure, and they gotta eat it. And once they start eating it, like right now, I'm catching them every catch. Another good trout, y'all. Another good trout. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, let's get it going. Meet Papa. Supper. 16, 17. Nice fish today. Took them a while to get going, but once you get them to start eating, then the rest of them come around. It's like dogs. Another nice one, man. They want them small croakers. They're eating them up like candy. I barely had him hooked. That's why I didn't get that action on the water. So y'all, oh, good trout, man. I think I had one throwback. Oh, good trout. Somebody said something about me flipping these trout in. All you do is show trout being flipped in the boat. I mean, what else is there? You want to see the view out here? One guy commented that just flipping trout in the boat. That's what I do, is flip trout in the boat. I don't use a net. Another nice one, all about the same size, about 17 inches. Let's duplicate that flip. Let y'all get tired of seeing that flip, let me know. That one might be 18 inches. That's a ball slapper right there, for sure. Beautiful fish. That's all ball slappers right there, man. Look at that thing going crazy, huh? Some hogs. 18-inch fish, man. Take that all day. Beautiful fish. You want to see the view again? It's a whole big trout, man. It's crazy. It's insanity what's going on right here. Get a little school of them and boom, boom, boom. Almost all the same size. This one's a little smaller, but he'll hold grease. You know, I always say you got about 15 to 20 minutes in the day when you're fishing. When they'll bite every cast like that, the fish, and you got to get them quick. So just reminding y'all that. We're getting a little bit smaller, but I think he's still about 15 or 16. Y'all think? Best eating ones right there. 16, 15, 16. That's what they say. I'll eat them all. That's a big trout, y'all. The one I thought was small was 16 and a half, so these are probably 18. Oh man, oh. That's ball slappers right there, official ball slappers, y'all. All nice trout. Man, I thought I had a cat on, boy. This thing was keeping me down, but there's a big old trout. Look at that. Oh man, beautiful fish, huh? Silver, silver. Oh, look at that. See if I can flip that thing up. Oh man. That's a 3-pounder. Look how wide that fish is, man. Beautiful. Wow, thick, thick, thick. 2.5, 3-pounder. One of my bigger ones, you know, the girth. Look at the girth on that. Beautiful fish. All right, this makes 3 left, not 2 left for the limit. All beautiful fish, man. One throwback. Everything else was not even measurable. Unbelievable. Morning. This is my smallest fish right there. Right at 15 inches probably. The smallest one of the day. But no, I did throw one back. This one might not make it. He's close. I think this is gonna do my limit right here. Beautiful fish. The last one. Beautiful. 18-inch fish, man. Gosh, that's pretty stuff, huh? Waveling has grown up, baby. All right, that was a pretty quick limit right there, man. That was sweet. I think I'm gonna name it The Keys to Success in Summertime Trout Fishing. I think that's a good name for this video. The keys to success are using that. I see it all the time. You know, I saw some guys out here with just plastic. They didn't have nothing. They kept a Spanish mackerel, I think. So look, you gotta have them look for them. Small croaker right now are working perfect. Those fish are about from 15 to 18. They eat them up like candy. So, but you gotta hook them underneath that anus with a smaller hook, of like a 1-out or 2-out hook. That's the key. Under glass minnow. You gotta find the fish, of course. But if they're there, they can't resist it hooking them backwards. Now, if you're in strong current, it probably won't work. But it was a falling tide today, and not real strong where I was at. It was on, man. And then I dropped some big ones too. I dropped a couple of big ones that was like not moving from the bottom. I don't know what it was, a flounder or a cat or what the heck it was. But I had a big fish on it, probably a big bull red. But not a lot of trash, mostly nice trout. So we'll see you next time. Tell your friends about Tommy V's channel. And it's beautiful, it's hot, but the trout are here. Salt water's back. Waveling, Bay St. Louis area, got a lot of trout. under the glass window. Thank you, Lord, for a good trip.